and welcome to our community. This is a social media style platform where you can share your makes, connect with other sewists, and use hashtags to browse patterns and materials. I'm Kate from Minerva, and I will be sure to link my personal profile down below so you can follow me here as well. I'm so glad you're joining me for today's video because we're talking about another one of my favorite fabrics, double gauze. But first, of course, I gotta tell you about a couple things. Number one, make sure you are signed up for a Minerva account. It is totally free. You actually get a coupon code when you sign up, and it opens up a lot of opportunity for you to connect with other makers. If you want to bump up from that, you can check out the Minerva Craft Club. This gives you constant savings all year long. It would also be great if you could hit the follow button above this video right beside our name. It just means we're gonna show up on your feed so you can see our posts when they come out. And if you are loving this content, make sure you give it a like, a share, and a save. It's all free and it really helps us out. And if you have any comments or questions, just leave them down below and I will be sure to get back to you. Okay, now the fabric. So this is the Heavy Double Cotton Gauze. It is heavy. If you have a child or you know of somebody who has a child and they have those double gauze blankets or swaddle blankets or muslin blankets, this is much heavier than that. This is like maybe like two or three of those depending on how thick they are. It is a nice weight. It is opaque, so I'm holding it up to the light. We can kind of see light through it, but you're not gonna see that when it's on your body. It is a wonderful, wonderful fabric. I will say, because of the nature of the way that it crinkles, it can be hard to cut. Just be careful. A beginner could totally handle it. Maybe just do some pressing on it first to make sure that it is nice and flat around the edges of where you're cutting and nothing is creased and folded over. The name double gauze suggests it, but yes, this is 2 layers of 100% cotton gauze fabric pressed together or kind of attached together. And it is lofty and it is cozy and it has this great texture to it and it is wonderful to work with. You can tell the right side from wrong side on this fabric, but it's not super noticeable. So, I mean, if you accidentally put one piece the wrong way out, it should be fine. This is the soft green colorway, but there are a ton of other ones to choose from. I love the way that it holds its shape. It's nice and crisp. There is a bit of drape to it, but I mean, not really. It kind of has this body to it and it kind of takes on its own shape, which I really love. It's not for every garment, but for the ones that you do use it for, it is wonderful. I chose to make the wilder top and I really like the way that it sits on my body. One thing you might find out about cotton gauze, probably the hard way, is if you get it snagged on something, it does pull the threads out. I mean, a lot of fabrics do this, but with cotton gauze, it's a little easier for it to get snagged. So just keep that in mind when you're working with it and when you're wearing it. You don't want to damage a new piece that you just made. It is a woven fabric, meaning it is non-stretch. There might be a little bit of mechanical give to it, but definitely not a stretchy fabric. And it's great for woven patterns that you want that little bit of extra body for. Thank you so much for watching, liking, sharing, following, commenting, and being part of this community. I cannot wait to see what you create.